We speak today about first lecture of hysteroscopy, a basic of the hysteroscopy to know what is the instrument of hysteroscopy. First is telescope, and most of telescope used in hysteroscopy nowadays is rigid hysteroscope. Like this, hysteroscope means in Arabic العدسة. Either 0 to see in front of you, or with 30-degree to see the corner or angle with slight deviation with 30-degree. 60-degree or 70-degree not used usually in hysteroscopy, either 0 or 30-degree. The second thing is sheath, which holds the telescope. This is the telescope, and this is the sheath holding the telescope. Most of sheath is narrow, used without anesthesia, like in office hysteroscopy, either 3 millimeter or maybe standard like 5 millimeter. Most of them diagnostic. In operative, we use large sheaths and need dilatation of cervix may reach 10 millimeter or 8 millimeter. This is operative to allow the instrument to enter inside it. A small instrument like scissor like this can enter in diagnostic 5 millimeter or even in office hysteroscopy. Office can be done without anesthesia or with local anesthesia. This is also the operative sheath. We look large diameter, and this is the area to enter the fluid, and this is the area of an instrument to be entered through it. The third item is the light source. How to see inside the uterus without light. If you have no light, it appears uterine cavity is dark and no obvious image. So this is the light cable connected to light source, mostly halogen or xenon light source to see inside the uterus. The fourth item is camera, which is connected to the telescope to see in the screen the picture, not through the direct piece or direct telescope. This camera connected with telescope and connected to screen like TV screen to see the picture interactive. What is about the real instrument to handle inside the uterus? If you diagnostic, you just look and remove the scope. If you want to do any manipulation, you need an instrument. The important instrument was called the resectoscope and used only in operative because it's large diameter. The resectoscope has connected to energy source like the CERMI, mostly bipolar or unipolar could be used. Here is the working element of resectoscope and with different shape like this, and by this working element we can cut tissue in piecemeal or remove cutting septum, remove polyp, submucous, fibroid, or maybe make endometrial ablation with this instrument. This is another simple instrument, a simple scissor and with small diameter and can be used with diagnostic, but provided that have a channel for this instrument, and by this instrument, small scissor, we can cut also small septum, or if a small polyp can be removed through cutting its base, but not used in submucous myoma. It has no benefit in submucous myoma or ablation. The problem with the uterus collapsed because anterior wall in contact with the posterior wall. If you not use distension media, you cannot see any structure inside the uterus. So how to distend the uterus? Either by gases, so used its old methods, CO2 or liquid. Liquid we have to form high viscosity or low viscosity fluid. Either we use saline isotonic, but the problem with saline cannot be used with unipolar diathermy, but has benefit of decreased risk of right disturbance or fluid imbalance occur to the women. But the high viscosity like glycine could be used in both bipolar and unipolar, and we should monitor accurately fluid loss to prevent development of any complication like electrolyte imbalance or overload to maternal circulation. This is how to fluid pass from the small opening here and not disturbing with working element of resectoscope to inside the uterus with continuous flow of this distension medium. If you have picture bloody because this of bleeding, you can change this open to channel to drain fluid and insert a new fluid. A good distension decrease amount of bleeding. If you have no good distension, the bleeding is increased because distension is also important not for visualization, also to decrease amount of blood and you can see picture obviously. It's a picture of the normal hysteroscopy and this is to cornea. And in the next lecture, we will speak in details about all details of